Hello guys, this is your Uncle Big Fish, and on this video I'm going to talk about a couple more things that I found out. And I think from a lot of different, sort of aspects of me looking at this game, there's really not much else that I found very useful after this video. That's why the next video regarding Night CROWS might be either a different format, talking about different things, or I'm probably going to be holding on to making a Night CROW content for a while. As I told you once before on my previous videos, I don't like wasting people's time. That's why I don't do copy-pasted content like pretty much every other content creator you see. I don't really talk about things that are obvious, like things that you can get from the fucking tutorial, because that's a waste of time. And I also don't really talk about things that you can read yourself. You see, I am an Asian person, and I have been told from a very young age not to waste people's time. And so, I always hope, I wished, and I expected that my viewers are people who have eyes, in which I don't need to tell them what's in front of their face. And this is going to be explaining regarding a comment talking to me about the fact that I did not tell people regarding the fact that if you have a weapon outfit and you actually get the weapon that's not yours, you can change it with gems. Say that I get a sword and shield instead of a twin sword. I can actually change this weapon from a sword and shield to a twin sword by paying 5,000 gems. Now, there is a reason to why I even ignored this in the first place, and that's not because I don't know, but it's actually because if you are someone who is capable of spending 5,000 gems just to change a weapon's type, then you're someone who probably don't really need a tips and tricks video. After all, a tips and tricks video is mostly talking about little details that might be missed for someone who's a free-to-play or a small spender. Now, this is something that needs to be taken with a lot of nuance, because this is very important. If I tell you every single detail that you can see yourself, I'm just going to be wasting a lot of time. And that is why I ignored those in the first place. Now, let's talk about today's content and things that I found out. These are going to be very important. The first one is going to be spell infusion, and you can actually find it over here once you reach level 35. Once you reach level 35, you'll get to this icon, and most of you, at least most of my friends, don't actually know what this is and where to get it. They assume that there's going to be a future content, and that is just a mistake. Now, you need these spell stones, or whatever it's called, and in order to get that, you need to go to craft, and this is one of the few things that you can actually use the normal craft for that you can't use in specialized craft. As you can see here, you will not see spell stones or spell infused stones. But if you go to here and you go down, you can actually go to spell infusion and make this. You need metal fragments and gold to make them. And once you craft, you'll be able to get these. Now, once you get those, you can actually go to infuse and you can press auto infusion or infuse and you will get random stats, which will be these on the screen. Now, if you get maximum grade for 3 of them at the same time, like so, PvE bonus damage, 3 is the maximum amount. HP potion regen rate at 5% is also at the cap of the second one. Max MP 60 is the final cap for the level 3 stat. If you get 3 of the highest possible grade, then you will get a bonus stat, which will be defense plus 2. And this might look kind of intimidating for most of you, considering that, oh, that's a lot of odds for you to get, like, all 3 at max values. Is that even possible? And the answer to that question is, yes, it's actually not that hard. I got this on my 8th poll, so I only made about 8 of them for me to get all this. My friends that were on the call in Discord that were doing the same thing with me also only bought maybe about 8 or 9. So this is not difficult to achieve. You can definitely do this. The next one is going to be Amulet of Life. And for that, you want to go to Artifact. This is going to give you some CP that you might need to push a boss that is quite difficult for you, or to get some CP to bypass a main quest DPS check. And that's to actually get Amulet of Life, which will be this one. You can buy it for 200,000 gold, and this will give you effectively 3,000 CP. That's a joke. It's actually going to be closer to 300 CP to 400 CP, comparing on how much you're willing to enhance it. You can buy one a day, and you can try to enhance this every single day. Make sure that you don't go a bit overboard, because after +1 it can break. So make sure to really think about your odds, and you need to really be careful before you enhance this, because if it breaks, you need to wait another day to buy another one. Next I want to talk about is going to be one of the most important things, and going to be the thing that you can see on the thumbnail, and that's going to be, how do you whale for free? Now this is something that a lot of people have been asking me, is how free to play is this game? Is this game free to play at all? And how pay to win is this game? Well, to be perfectly honest with you guys, this game is 100% pay to win, as most MMORPG games are. This is just how it is. However, there are some nuance that this game allows us to exploit, and that's the fact that it's because of the existence of whales that this new mechanic is born, for us free-to-plays or low spenders to abuse. And that's the fact that there is a market system in the game that sells pretty much in-game currency that it's paid. Most MMORPG games create a subversion of the paid currency. For example, in this one there is diamonds. In most games, there'll be purple diamonds, or some other kind of sub-currency that is for free to play, not something that you bought with real money. However, in this game, they don't have those. In fact, whatever you gain from selling here will go directly to diamonds, which will be paid credits. Now, this is impressive because of a couple things. Number one, if you sell goods, like say this one, I sell Brave Adventurers boots and I get 45 diamonds. I'm gonna get diamonds immediately. Okay? And from here, you can actually buy stuff using the diamonds. Do you see where I'm getting with this? If you look at my history, I've been selling a lot of stuff. Alright? I've been selling a lot of stuff. And this allows me to spend money that I normally should spend by using real cash. Instead, I can actually get the same treatment from just selling in-game items. Now, this is gonna be a puzzle to help you to the next thing. And that's gonna be, how do you gain 3,000 CP or 3,000 growth? It's a CP or combat power. How do you gain that? Well, the first thing that I want you to do is to get 240 diamonds. It's not difficult to get. I myself have gotten close to 1,000 at this point. And what you can do is, you can actually go to shop. So you press this right here, V, or you just press the shop. And you want to go to this menu, you want to go to Nightcrow's gear. And you want to buy this one. Not this one, this one. Nightcrow's Claw Talisman Chest. And there's a reason why you want this one. Now, if you buy this, you will get a talisman and 10 enhancement scrolls for this talisman. Now, this talisman, in retrospect, only shows you getting 1 accuracy. However, if you look at mine, you'll see it's accuracy 4 and basic damage +2. This is an offensive kind of talisman. This is offensive, so this gives you more damage to make you farm faster. And for you to know the worth of this one item, it's roughly around 3,000 CP. I'll show you what it looks like when I take this off. I lose 2,200 CP the moment I unequip it. Now, this is very interesting because you can actually get this by not even paying a single penny into the game, and simply by selling off these items that you can get. I will explain a little bit more on how you can actually get those items to sell. But the first thing that you need to do is obviously hit monsters in the world. Now you can just open here. This is where I stood yesterday to farm. I actually went to Bastium and I was farming in Sylvain Mire for about 8 hours while I was going to bed. And when I woke up, I got 4 green equipments and a lot of other white rarity equipments, which I sold in this exchange. And this is pretty much what enabled me to buy this. This gave me enough CP to actually maintain my momentum for my main quest, because without it, you won't even have enough accuracy to even hit the monster. Now this is very important, because if you fuck this part up, you're gonna be very, very lost, not knowing what to do to progress with the main quest. Because the moment you reach about 18.4 or 18, the quest difficulty will jump by a lot. So the moment you go to about chapter 18, Battle for Truth, the quests are gonna be very hard. The difference between 17 and 18 is very, very high, so you need to be very careful regarding how you're gonna progress with the game. And if you don't do this, if you don't do what I just told you, if you're free to play, progressing will be very hard. Because if I take this off, it's gonna be very tough for me to even hit anything because I don't have enough accuracy. With that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video, and I'm gonna see you guys again very soon on the next one. I'm still gonna be looking for some important stuff. Like I said again, for the 3rd time, I don't like wasting people's time. And so if I don't find anything worth talking or anything worth covering, then I don't really think that I'm gonna be making any videos. Because I'm not really a fan of content farming. With all that said and done, thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something new from this video. And I'll see you guys again on the next one. This is your Uncle Big Fish, and I'm out.